Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the brand Paris Corner. Paris Corner is a subsidiary of the brand Fragrance World. Fragrance World is one of the biggest perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 20 years and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. And in terms of French Avenue, they have hundreds. So they got a massive portfolio, and I unboxed and reviewed a few of their fragrances before, and for the price they are very impressive. So this one in particular is from their Royal Blend line, which is called French Avenue Royal Blend Nero. So Nero is black in Italian, and so it is Royal Blend black, and as you can see everything about it is black. Alright, but before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. Please do me a favor, show me love, click like, subscribe, which is free, comment, share this video with others. All these things will help me, help this channel to keep going, to survive, to stay afloat, and to stay in this endeavor for future videos. Thank you very much, and let's go. So huge box, massive very thick cardboard box. Attention to details is amazing, especially for the price. This beauty, you can find it under £40 in United Kingdom, and you can find it easily. I bought it on eBay discounted because somebody was selling it unwrapped, so that's why this doesn't have any plastic on it, and I paid very good price for it. So let's see how it goes. In terms of presentation, the Middle Eastern brands always give you everything plus the kitchen sinks for the price. If you go to any European brands, you name them, they never give you presentation like this for even 150, 200 pounds plus, let alone under 40 pounds. Anyway, let's go. So beautiful box, very thick, very heavy, and it opens like this in a gallery, and is sitting in this beautiful velvet area, and the bottle itself is a work of art. Very beautiful bottle, very heavy, and it's got some curvature to it which indicates, I don't know what it indicates, but it's like a wave. Yeah, it's like a wave, and beautiful. And attention to details here, look, it says French Avenue Royal Blend is plaque, and is a this is a proper metal plaque, and it says Royal Blend Nero. Goodness me, beautiful. And the cap itself is about 300-400 grams. It's very heavy. It's a very thick plastic, and the atomizer is modern, and here we go, and it's gold. Very good atomizer. It doesn't go but it goes which is quite good. And here we go. So let's see, Royal Blend Nero by French Avenue, and what a ooh, strong, mamma mia. This is it Extrait De Parfum? It says yeah, and at the bottom I saying a thing. Anyway, it's very dense and thick and strong. Okay, here we go. First impression for Royal Blend Nero French Avenue. This is 100 ml, and in retails under £50, I think, but you can find it even cheaper than that in United Kingdom. In your area, search it and see if it comes up if you're interested. Here we go. First impression. Hi. So first thing first, the coloring is absolutely on point. So this is dark. So it is a dark fragrance, it is thick, it is heavy, it is dense, it has a big body to it, and is a very heavy body. So you need to like your heavy perfumes to enjoy this. This is very dark. So it is dark, it is very sweet. In terms of sweetness, for the first impression, from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 8 to 9. So it's very, very sweet. You need to have a sweet tooth to enjoy this, otherwise no for you. Very, very sweet, very spicy. Yeah, very spicy. Cinnamon, definitely big cinnamon, and the cinnamon here is a syrupy cinnamon. It's like a honeyed cinnamon plus big nutmeg, and also it's very nutty. That nutmeg giving it a very nutty feel, and the syrupy feel. The honey, is that honey in here? It smells like honey. It's very honeyed. It's very gooey. It's very sticky. It's ambery. The amber in here is very deep, dense, thick, and gooey and sticky amber. So you need to like this kind of fragrances to enjoy this. But what a beauty, what an opening, absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10 for that opening. Beautiful. It just allured me in immediately. No harshness, no chemical, no rough ride whatsoever from the get-go. Smooth like a butter. Very, very smooth. Holy moly, I'm smelling something boozy in here as well. So it is boozy, it is sticky, it is honeyed, it is cinnamony, it's nutmeggy, and also that big deep amber in here, and it's very, very sweet. So its sweetness is very, very apparent, and is heavy on the sweetness as well, and it's quite dark. The darkness, 0 to 10, 10 being the darkest in terms of the Encre Noir being to 10 in terms of darkness. This is around 6 to 7, so it is quite dark, but because it has got big sweetness in here, it balances very well with the darkness in here, and the stickiness and the gooiness and the deep amber in here. So beautiful. I'm smelling something woody in the base. Yes, quite woody. I'm not sure, is the oud in here? A hint of oud maybe, but the oud in here is again very, very friendly, very universally palated, no challenge whatsoever, and it is clean, and it is not barnyard or anything, or challenging or funky or anything like that. Anyway, for first impression, absolutely impressed me to the max. This is a beauty in a bottle. Very, very well done, very well blended, very good quality, high quality in here. Let's see, for the price, this is an absolute bargain. Anyway, let's see. So the notes breakdown, it says on top you have nutmeg, yes, apple and bergamot. Okay, so apple and bergamot get lost very easy. Yes, hint of fruitiness in here, and the fruitiness is coming from those apple and bergamot. And also I'm smelling something like plum. Yeah, I'm smelling something like plum. It's a stone fruity, plum or peach, but mostly plum than peach. In the middle we have cinnamon, woods, dry woods, and saffron. Yes, this is very spicy. The spices are in here very deep, dense spices. They're not nuances, they're not here and there, they're not just hint of, no. This is a deep, dark, dense spices, and the cinnamon is the biggest player by far. After cinnamon is the nutmeg, after the nutmeg is this the saffron. The saffron giving a little bit of that leathery feel as well to it. In the base we have vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and musk. Wow. So the sweetness, which is very, very sweet and honeyed and gooey and sticky in here, is coming from 3 big players, which is vanilla, definitely huge vanilla in here, and tonka bean, massive tonka bean, because the tonka bean in here giving it that not only sweetness, it's giving it that nutty feel, and giving it a little bit of the earthiness and the darkness mainly coming from the saffron and the tonka in here, and the benzoin giving it added sweetness, to giving it that gooey, sticky, honeyed feel to it as well. Musk, yes, from the get-go it was a little bit musky, but it's not a big player. It's just a hint of musk in here, giving it a beautiful ride. Again, the musk in here is very clean as well. So this is very gourmand, very, very gourmand, very delicious, sweet, honeyed, and fruity, spicy. The spices on here are very, very you know, the spices are gourmand spices. Okay, so the nutmeg, the tonka bean, the saffron, the cinnamon are all you know, used in the food and desserts and sweets and things like that. So that's giving me a big feel of dessert and sweetness and cakes and biscuits and things like that. So you need to like this kind of fragrances to enjoy this. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this is a big no-no because it's a hugely sweet, okay? But even though there is a massive sweetness in here, it's done superbly well to ground that sweetness. So the sweetness doesn't run away and give you headache and to give you, feeling of sickness or anything like that. So they grounded it very well with other notes like the oud in here, which is very clean oud. It says dry woods in here. I'm smelling something similar to oud, or maybe Gaiac wood, or maybe Kashmiran wood. Definitely sandalwood in here, definitely. Yes, definitely sandalwood as well, which is giving it that smoothness. So the combination of the sandalwood, the vanilla, the tonka bean, and the cinnamon in here, giving it a very smooth ride, a very smooth overall. It's very rounded, it's very well done. So if you like this kind of fragrances I described, to some extent it reminds me of Angel Share, yes, and there is a big aspect of booziness in here to it as well, but it is much darker than Angel Share. So it is a darker version of it, and is much deeper and denser and thicker and heavier and more complex smell than Angel Share. So let's say to some extent Angel Share, maybe 60-70% similarity to Angel Share, but they added on top of that very heavy darkness to it. So heavy darkness, which is mainly coming from those spices, honey, and the tonka bean, all these things making it quite dark and dense. So if you like your sweet fragrances, yes. If you don't like sweet fragrances, forget about this, okay? Warm spicy, yeah. The warm spiciness is coming from the nutmeg and the cinnamon and the saffron in here together. They're making it superbly delicious. Cinnamon is by far the biggest player in terms of the spices. The amber is very deep and dense and thick and gooey and sticky amber. So you need to like this kind of amber to enjoy it. It's very woody, which is mainly coming from oud, but the oud in here is very universally palated. It's clean. It's none of those funkiness at all. And it's a little bit on the powdery side, hint of powderiness, yes. It's very sweet. It's quite musky and very fruity in the same time. They say apple and bergamot. I'm smelling something like plum, maybe even peach in here as well. So if you like what I described, this is one of the best perfumes for the bang for the buck you get. You know, the ratio for what I paid and what I got. I paid under £40 for this, and is absolutely delivering with the buckets. So the ratio is ridiculously high, beautifully done, very well done, very well blended, very well put together, very beautifully done, and is very well stick together, and is nothing is standing out, nothing too much, nothing too little. Everything is in unison, which is telltale sign of good perfumery and also good ingredients in here. So that was the first impression for this beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love it. I'll give it 10 out of 10 for that opening. In the next video I'll let you know the longevity, the development, things like that. But for now, for first impression, 2 thumbs up. I'll give it 4 thumbs up if I had 4 thumbs up. Beautiful. Okay, in terms of age, this is 25 and up on the safe side, even though the DNA in here could be, you know, universally liked, but because it's got some elements in here making it a little bit on the mature side, like spices and things like that. In terms of occasion, this is very opulent, going out, evening, formal occasion, special occasion, even dating, going out, close encounter, things like that, and even clubbing, because at the moment it's feeling the house, feeling the room, feeling everything. Very strong. In terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but if it's cooler summer, you can maybe just 1 or 2 or 3 sprays of it, it will be okay. But if it's a very high heat, it could be cloying. In terms of gender, this is bang in the middle, unisex, anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem whatsoever, bang in the middle. And in terms of the age, as I said, 25 and up to be in the safe side. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. And if you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. There are 20 of them in my lineup. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are super artistic, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, more than 60% perfume oil in them, so they are very, very big in terms of personality, in terms of quality, and in terms of the what you pay and what you get ratio is ridiculously high. Thank you very much as always, and I see you later. Bye, bye, bye.